can't really pronounce the V sound in Korean.
Yeah.
Or it might be like bish. And that doesn't sound very good. So. Hey guys, we're back here again, talking about AI, and if you don't remember, my name is Justin.
And my name is Vish.
And we're just gonna bring you new content every week, and just going forward from what we talked about before. If you haven't seen our last video, we'll put it somewhere around here, check it out. But first, we need to talk about how humans learn. Computers can only understand ones and zeros, binary language. But we'll talk about that more by the expert over here. And we're gonna just do a simple demonstration of what human learning is first before we go into machine learning. So let's check it out. So here we're gonna have me basically explain to Vish how to write the Korean language, or something very simple. So we're gonna just go through this process. In Korean, there's some primary numbers. We won't write them all out because they'll get too complicated. But we have some primary letters. Yeah, this is a kiyut. It basically has the sound k. I'll just say what they pronounce. And my Korean isn't the best either, so if you guys troll me, go ahead. But this is a
doing good
k
job.
sound, n, d, m, p, and h. And then we have these secondary letters. Basically, you're gonna combine these primary letters with these secondary letters to create full sounds. So this is one, this is another. And we'll just write some basic ones. We don't want to go too. Language is hard to explain anyway. So so basically, what we're doing is making a combination of this. This combination is ka, like it makes a ah sound. This makes a sound. This makes a and this is also but in different verbs and different words depending on what the word is. But basically, what we're gonna do is get Vish to combine some of these letters. And then he's gonna write he's gonna say hello, and then also
Write my own name.
Write your own name.
Yeah, there you go. This is basically, he's training me, you know. You guys can see that he's training me on his language, which is, I would assume, like for now, a language which he's training, and the things what we are seeing over here, all these sounds could be the data, which he's training a human. So this is known as, this process which will be going on in me, it is like human learning.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and see this, like how I'll be feeling better learning Korean.
Okay. So we're gonna just write hello in the beginning, and in a lot of languages, not in English, there's an informal way of saying something and a formal way.
Yeah.
But since we're all on a first name basis, we're all friends, we're part of this community, we'll write the informal way, which is a lot shorter. And how to say hello is an Nyong. And we put an exclamation mark because we're excited.
Well, you said it's an
Nyong.
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 An
So we'll add it up here of ones that we use.
Okay.
There's also a O. So what we're doing is basically adding the O, which is the sound, and then mashed with this letter, this secondary character again. It's right? We said this was and then you can also add letters on the bottom, which is a little confusing, but basically you read it like this. So we're saying an, and then we know this L looking character, right?
Yeah.
It's also over here.
Yep.
But this line with the two lines going this way is a y sound.
Okay.
So combined with also the O right here, it says 안녕.
Annyeong.
안녕.
Annyeong.
Yep.
Got it. Annyeong.
Yep.
Yep.
So we just fast forwarded so you didn't have to see me write all of this. And as you can see, we wrote Vish because translating his name into Korean is kind of just butchering his name, so we'd rather just write it in English, his name, because you can't really pronounce the V sound in Korean.
Yeah.
Or it might be like bish, and that doesn't sound very good. So we'll go ahead and pronounce this again. It's 안녕,
안녕.
which is hello.
Hello.
And ne is
Ne.
my.
Ne.
We're combining this letter now, which is e. It looks like a little H. We combined this letter, combined with this letter to pronounce this.
Yeah.
Ne is my. E. We'll write another letter here. This makes an E sound.
Okay.
E. So if it was this letter right here, we'll add more. I should have just written it all, because there's only 8
That's okay.
primary letters.
Yeah.
And ri, if it was combined with this, it would be ri. But in this case, the O sound makes a O sound, but combined with this is actually E.
E. Okay.
E, rum. Another one is This makes the sound.
Yeah.
The 이름은 right? The again and combining on rum is combining with the miut. We call this the miut, which is this letter, which is like an M sound. So 이름 is name.
Name. Okay. 이름.
Yeah.
이름.
So basically, this character right here, combines with a noun to say is, basically. This is. My name is. And we have fish. And the 입니다 is like saying a statement. Like 입, ni, ta. Which is saying it's saying this is a statement. So this is saying my name is Vish, complete of this statement.
Okay.
So there we have it.
Yeah.
Now the next scene is gonna be Vish transcribing his own Korean. Korean is very straight line oriented. So we'll see how his handwriting turns out, but it's rather very simple.
Yeah.
And it's very easy to learn.
Yep. Okay. 안녕.
안녕. Yep.
네.
Ne. This ne.
네.
With the
Okay.
N sound kind of.
네.
Yep.
안녕. 네.
이름은. Vish.
Wish.
입. 니. Yep. Ta. Ta.
Okay.
Great. So let's say it all the way.
Yeah. So 안녕. 안녕. 내 이름 wish 입니다.
이름은. Yep.
Wish 입니다.
Good.
Yeah. Gosh, that's a little bit okay.
I mean, it's usually harder because in different languages you're using different parts of your tongue.
Yeah.
And your tongue is moving completely different.
So
of course it's gonna be sounding a little weird and difficult to pronounce, because
absolutely
you never use these kinds of.
Absolutely. It's same in the case when you start doing the machine learning, basically, for the AI, saying that machine learning is the backbone for the AI. So what happens when you start writing all these algorithms where you will be training the data set for the AI? So for the machine learning algorithms, it's like really very twisted.
Yeah.
All the mathematical calculations and the statistical calculations, it's like really twisted. The same way how it is twisted in my case right now.
Exactly.
You know? So yeah, we can go ahead and look at a sample data set and see how machine learns now.
Great.
All right?
Yeah, let's go through it.
This data set is from the Titanic's data set. I got this data set from the Kaggle, and if you guys, we're gonna put the the link for the data set where you guys can go ahead and even practice. We'll be going more deeper in the next video how I have approached this problem and how I have solved this problem with an high confidence level basically. So in this, like to put it in very layman terms where a common person can understand what exactly is a machine learning, as we've seen in the earlier example how a human is learning, so we'll be doing that. So this is the head of the data completely. So you can see over here saying that the Bernard, Mr. Owen Harry is like it's written everything in alphabetically, but a machine, it cannot understand the alphabets, you know, and the machine takes an input as ones and zeros only in the binary, right? So first to solve this problem I have to train the algorithm which I'm writing basically, which I've written, I would say. Like I have to train a machine to understand the data, you know. Then I'll be splitting up the data into two different kind of things, like test data and also train data. So I'll be taking this training data and I'll be giving to the algorithm to predict couple results.
And how we can, why we did the human learning is basically we took the letters, right? This is the input that we're giving Vish as when he was learning Korean. These are the inputs basically of what he needs to take and basically convert it to actual sentences and words. So that's what this machine is basically doing, and that's what we're trying to show. We have a data set, but we're going to teach it how to combine these and how to actually read the data into solving something that we want it to.
Yeah. So as Justin said that, like, so this is the input which I'm giving to the machine, okay? So if we go down more deeper, and I'm gonna go quickly and show you guys like how I completely converted the whole data set into the numbers. So this is how I splitted as I mentioned, I splitted the data into train and test one, and then I converted the whole data set into the numbers like zeros and ones. So when I know that my machine is now able to understand the data, so it can give me the results which I need basically. So that's what we are doing, like that's how machine is learning in the form of ones and zeros. And if you guys see that my model had like a 0.86, which is like 86% of its confidence. It says that it is like 86% confident, and that's how you'll be predicting the results. These are the results how you'll be predicting. Like in this problem, like we have to save the maximum number of people in the Titanic disaster. So that's it.
So what did you find out?
This one?
Yeah.
I found this data set on the Kaggle.
What did you find out from the results?
What did I find out?
Yeah. Can you interpret some of this data and like what we're looking at?
So if you see, there are like different kind of people on the Titanic ship, right? So it was a big disaster which happened in the human, I would say. Like then once I gave the whole data set to the machine, and I asked my model to predict how much percent of people can we solve, can we save, my bad,
Save.
Yeah. How much percent of people can be saved from that disaster when it happened.
Wow.
So imagine if we have this kind of technology in way older days, then we could have saved a lot of people. So the confidence which my machine said was like 86%. It said like with 86% of confidence, I'm giving you a path, you can go ahead and save these people like this. So this is embark in the sense like where the people have boarded the ship, and where they left, and you can see like different kind of people who are there, like how you have to save different kind of people. This is the strategy which it brings it out of that data.
Wow.
And if you follow this strategy, you're going to save 86% of people alive. So it's with a confidence it's saying that.
Wow.
So we have to do that.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and follow it,
And we'll just keep going on with more projects and examples of data sets. And we'll possibly do contests where we might show you data and
ask you guys to find out the results for that.
Yeah.
Stay tuned on that too, guys.
Tuned. And there we have it. We showed you a sample of how the comparison between how humans are learning and computers are learning.
Yep. And the only philosophically which I could say, we have a lot of fear that when this kind of technology comes out, like people are even talking, like they have been saying that we'll be losing a lot of jobs. Machines are replacing the human jobs. Yeah. So here is the thing, which I would like to put it, we sit down behind our desk and do our routine every day, like pretty much 8 hours every day. Okay, so our brain is completely wired to that 8-hour structure. Okay, so there is nothing new we are learning. You get into the office and you do the same stuff every day. Basically, I think you'll be learning couple stuff of the new things, but the most of the stuff you cannot say it as learning, but it's a being in a part of a routine. When it's a part of a routine, there will not be a new kind of thing which you will be observing, like new productive stuff. So that's how we are being reliable mostly on the machines. So if we can do something different, like learning new concepts, new subjects, and diving through them, and I believe we are not going to lose our jobs, or nobody's going to lose their jobs. Yeah.
So just understand how machines can better our lives, and don't be fearful. We have to love the technology that's given to us and be able to use it for the good. Look forward to, we're gonna talk in the next video about data curation, and we're gonna just show you sample codes of
how we can do that.
Yep.
Basically.
And then also the different languages that you can program in, and just a brief overview of what's out there, what languages used for certain operations, and there you have it.
We can get more deeper. So this is one of my favorite code from Brian Herbert. He said that the capacity to learn is a gift. The ability to learn is a skill, and the willingness to learn is a choice. And guys, now it's your choice.
It's your choice. So
take it.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like, subscribe,
thumbs up,
share it with people. But most importantly, if you don't do any of that, we want you guys to comment below any questions you guys had, any further suggestions you have, feedback, how we can make these videos better. And that's that. And we'll just bring you guys more great content. And with your help, we're going to just create an awesome community.
Let's develop this.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
See ya.
See ya.